Okay.
Okay, so the first thing you're going to do, I'm going to go back with what we've already done, is you're going to put the heel bone, the back of the heel bone, at the apex of the waker, and you're going to want your heel and your pinky toe to make a nice line. You may feel like you're pigeon-toed, and that's okay, but this is the line you're looking for, not this way, where you're turned out, and this aligns more, right? And you can see you got the starts of bunions, so this is really good for you.
Yes.
And then you'll bear your weight down in there. The next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna lift your toes and you're gonna roll your foot up so that you can push your heel back into the waker. So you're finding the center of the back of your heel bone. And you'll do that.
Hold on to this.
Yep, and you'll do that 3 to 5 times. And you'll soften this knee,
Yep.
and then you can just put this heel down. Yeah, and just, yeah, put your weight there. There you go. Is there a reason why?
That you hold on to this like thing up here.
Just for balance. You could do it up against a wall where you just put your hands behind your back. It's just a balance thing.
Okay.
You don't have
Does
to hold it at all.
if it's right side or left side when you're holding on to something?
Just whatever makes sense in
Okay.
terms of
Okay.
stability, right, is all you're looking for. So then the next place you're going to go is to that outside of your heel bone. When you do that, you're going to lift your toes, lift the ball of your foot. So first come up straight, right? And then angle out. Knee will come out to the side. It's like you're horseback riding, that sort of an idea. And then when you lower down this way, you're going to pull that pinky toe forward, lower it down, and then roll 5th, 4th, 3rd, 2nd, 1st toe back to that position.
This is what we did before, but
Yeah, I'm just putting it in the video.
Okay.
Yeah, I just wanted to get it in the video for you.
Okay.
Yeah, so then
I
we're
can see the repetition now. Okay.
yeah. So then we'll move on. So now we're gonna come to the front of your heel bone. So you'll lift your heel up. You'll move your waker forward just a little bit. You're on that lateral side, and you want to make sure you don't get into your arch, right? That you're really on the back of that heel bone. You're gonna do the same thing. You're just gonna bend your knee. We'll get this other foot set up so we can do them at the same time.
Okay.
And can you feel how that's a different place?
Yeah,
on
like
your
one's back further. Is
Yeah.
that supposed to be like that?
Does that feel better aligned? Yeah, you adjust your feet so you feel like you've got them in the same spot.
I don't know. It's maybe because I just stretched out. Who knows? Okay.
Yeah.
That feels like it's more of the same spot.
And I want this foot to go back then. Slide that. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, that's better. So you're going to bend those knees a few times just to feel the weight come down into that front edge of the heel bone. So your heel bone is not big. It's probably about that big, right? So it's a really small bone.
Right there?
Yeah, like right in through there. And so we're getting the back edge. And now we're getting the front edge of the heel bone here, but on the lateral side or the outside side. So now you're gonna lift your toes, lift the balls of your feet, then lift your ankles and go to the sides. There you go, yeah, beautiful. And you're gonna get your weight there. And we're separating heel from forefoot, so you're gonna draw that pinky toe forward as you lower down, and then roll pinky toe, 4th toe, 3rd toe, 2nd toe, 1st toe. Lift your toes, lift your ball of your feet, rock back. Lift up those arches, come out to the side of your, yeah, right, perfect. And when you do that, you wanna get your weight there before you start rolling down, right? Good. And then come to center. And you're gonna lift your feet, toes, lift the ball of your foot, rock back, pick your arches up. So where do you go for sports?
Okay. Lindenwood is in Missouri.
Okay.
That's 8 hours away. My son played college lacrosse.
Oh, okay. And lift,
And
lift,
now he transferred to Bemidji.
Oh,
just this spring. So now he's playing football.
oh, wow.
And he is
And come
at
forward.
Bemidji Net.
And go down.
He might need this because literally he
Yes, he does
broke
need
his
this.
ankle.
Lift up and then
he
stand.
slipped on the ice. So yeah.
Because that's all they have up there. I have a son at Grand Forks. Redonkulous. No, yeah, he's going to school there, but he does not like it there at all. He wants out. And I'm like, well, then you better focus. So now we're going to come to the place between your toe joint and between that heel. And the waker is going to come along this 5th metatarsal. You have a fatty pad on your foot. As we age, that fatty pad starts to splay out, and it doesn't give the push to the bones. That's why feet get more painful. And it's an atrophying of your feet. That's what it really is. So we want to get that fatty pad to tuck back underneath.
Okay.
So this is intense. So we may want to do, your nose is running, you want me to get you tissue? That'll happen from the reflexology.
Really? Oh my gosh.
Do you want
that's so
tissue?
funny. Yeah,
Are you
please.
good?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. You notice like everything. Yeah, but it was just like crazy how
Yeah.
so I'll do anything.
And then as our estrogen tanks, our pain level goes up. Our joints start hurting because our estrogen lowers.
You are so much already. Because this is literally like
Yeah.
and my body
for
is
sure.
not used to it. I'm like,
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. I mean, I still.
I've had regular periods forever.
Yeah, I do. I still do, but I can tell it's tanking because I can feel it in my body. So now you're gonna take and you're gonna turn your foot this way.
Okay.
And can you feel how you can push that fatty pad underneath your foot?
Yep.
You're gonna imagine that your foot can mold around that waker, that your heel slides back. So I'm just gonna give you a little pull. You won't be able to do that at home, right? But and then you put the weight in that makes sense for you. It'll get easier as you go, yep. So just breathe. And then you're gonna think of doing a little rock, like your heel is gonna come back slightly and you're gonna pull your forefoot forward. Yeah, there you go. And you're gonna rock back.
Just right here, right? So
Yeah,
this
right.
is my video, honey.
Yeah, right? Here's your job. And come
And you know
forward.
what? We can do it to yours afterwards.
There you go. Yeah, that's a killer. And then just find your center and then take that foot off. But stand and just see the difference in how now you feel the whole lateral line. You're starting to wake up that lateral line of your foot. Your arches can pick up. You stand into your heel and out to that lateral line.
Yeah, it already feels different from this side to this side.
Right.
Wow. Okay.
And then we'll do that other foot.
Okay.
So you're gonna pick that foot up.
Does this
We're-
hurt your back? I feel bad. The
My
positioning
back?
of your
Oh,
body.
yeah, no, you're good. You're good. It's all good.
Okay.
Thank you, though. So you're trying to create length, right? You're going to put the weight into there so that that fatty pad can come underneath your foot. Yeah. Yeah. Just take a couple breaths. Just modulate as much weight in as what you can. And then you're going to rock back just a little bit, like your heel's going to come to the floor, and then you're going to rock forward. You're going to rock back, and you're going to rock forward. You're going to rock back. You're going to rock forward. We'll do it one more time. Rock back a little and forward, and then come off that waker. Whew. Right?
Right.
You could take that for a little walk.
It's amazing how those little things right in here are just going a little. It's
Yeah.
good. Like I feel
Yeah.
like they're waking up or something.
Are you driving today? Did you have a game today?
No,
Okay.
we're done.
You're
we're
done.
We're
Okay.
done traveling. We're
A little
time
bit.
right now.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Yeah. So we have not until the fall when football starts.
Right.
But those will be 4-hour trips, so I will definitely use those.
Yeah. So I take my black balls. These are sold in pairs,
Mm-hmm.
and I sit on them. I put them under my sit bones and I sit on them as I drive. And then you know how you get out and your back hurts, or you get out of the car and you're like,
Yeah.
okay, yep. Oh, okay. Now I can get my pelvis underneath
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
No, you just pop out of the car and you're like, let's go.
Really.
It's the best.
So
Okay.
you just buy two of them, one for each side.
They come as a set, so they're 30 for two.
Okay.
And then I sit one on each sit bone,
Yeah.
and I'll go down my hamstrings.
Yeah, well, it's funny, I have the crossballs, but they move and they get out of the way, so you know,
Yeah.
I've been told the crossballs.
Yeah,
So, but
these are
that
a
is
little more forgiving, and it can
And they're
cover more
bigger.
space,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, they're like wobbly all over the place. So yeah, it's funny, you get out of the car and they're like, do you have back problems? I'm like, can you tell? Balls.
Yeah, right? I travel with mine all the time. So you're gonna put that toe joint on the top of the waker,
Uh-huh.
and then your heel is gonna come down. You have smaller feet, so this will be a big stretch for you through your soleus and Achilles.
Is that why my, what you just touched over there always hurts? from
Yeah.
the side?
Yeah, that's if you wear heels a lot, that's because of the heels. Because it shortens your, yeah.
Stop wearing them because the back doctor said that's what's giving you your pain.
Yeah, totally, it will.
I feel like this waker's a little bit forward.
Yeah. There you go. And can you sweep that heel out? Move your heel this direction. There you go, good. Yeah.
And then push my toes down.
Yeah, you're just gonna try to relax them rather. You're just gonna try to like let that foot mold a little bit around. And then can you just draw this hip back a little? There you go. Then all you're gonna do is you can do 1 foot at a time or you can do them at the same time, but you're gonna start lifting your heels straight up. What we're doing now is you have a transverse arch on your foot. We're trying to get that transverse arch to fire to lift your heel up. So the toe goes down and the heel's gonna come up, then we'll come out to the side. So yep. So you'll have to bend your knees to pull that heel up, right? So you're gonna come up, 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 relax your toes a little. Yeah, and so you're trying to get this muscle to fire, and then you're gonna come right through here, this, and then you're gonna come out to the side. Your knee is gonna come towards my shoulder, and you're gonna bear your weight down into that waker. Now, you're gonna pull your heel back as you lower your foot down. Great. And do that again. Lift your heel, go straight up, straight up, straight up, straight up, straight up, and then out to the side. And you're still coming forward when you come out to that side. And then you're gonna drag your heel back down.
Just kind of getting that right corner of the base of my foot there.
Yeah, it'll also help this toe doesn't go down.
Uh-huh.
So it'll help that fatty pad get underneath,
Uh-huh.
and that toe can then start coming down. Oh, it just cracked. Did you feel that?
I heard
How
it.
about that adjustment? We won't even charge you for that
I
one.
think I need to do this to my hands next
Yeah.
because that's the other
Oh,
part that
it's amazing
was
for your
cheating.
hands.
Oh my god.
And let's go to the other side. So you're
Like
gonna
when I go to my
lift.
nail appointment, I tell her you're like an orgasm right now.
Yeah, right.
Massage, and I'm like, it's my favorite thing at the end.
Yeah, you don't realize how much tension you hold, even just like right in your thenar pad.
Oh, that's where it's terrible.
And
I'm like,
lower
she's
down.
like adjusted me before. I'm like, God, you're like a chiropractor for that.
And you're gonna lift, lift, lift. Yeah, bury your weight out into that pinky toe. And drag your heel back down. And lift, lift, lift. And drag your heel back down. Good. And we'll take those away.
Okay.
Just see what that feels like.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Yeah, your toe goes down a little.
Better. I feel I'm getting lighter or something.
Well, and that's the thing is we get really dense in our feet. All our weight is working down, and if you're stacked up straight, it's less work on your structure. Because when we align our bones, even when you're doing your Pilates, your job is your alignment.
Yeah.
Your muscle engagement is your body's job.
Yeah.
And when you align your bones, your muscles that should be working will start turning on and working.
That's what I told her. My Wednesdays are my favorite day of the week.
Yeah.
Because
Right?
I am there and I'm focused, I'm breathing, and
Yeah.
just everything is amazing. So I was like, I love you. Like I'm
Yeah. Doesn't it feel great?
Oh my god.
It's
You
the
don't have
best-
to
it's
tell
the
me.
best
I
drug you'll
know.
ever do.
And I'm super, I don't know, my body is super sensitive to everything in my body. So like,
Yeah,
I'll
me
tell
too.
Her, I'll tell her, wow, that
I can
feels
really
like
feel
the
that.
week. Or this is really different.
And move this foot back just a hair.
Hair lips, I went too far.
That's okay, yeah, it's all good. So now you try to get the other toes out of the way, right? As much as you can. That pinky toe really pops up. I put my foot here just so they don't slide away. You can
you
put
go
them up
against a
against
wall?
the edge of a wall, up against a door, whatever you've got, right? An ottoman leg.
Okay, so what am I doing here?
And so now what you're gonna do is you're going to go back to what we were just doing. You're gonna lift this heel up, 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 up. You're gonna bend your knee as you go. Yep, and then you're gonna come out at an angle. There you go, yep, it's killer. And then drag your heel back down.
Wow, my pinky toe.
Yep, and drag your heel all the way back down. And let's just alternate, give that side a break. Lift your heel up, 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 up. The toes stay on the floor, you angle out to the side. Yeah, and then drag your heel back and lower down. This is the end of a fascial and a muscle chain. It's super sensitive. Lift, lift, lift. Come out to the side. It's like when you stub your toe. You know how that just kills?
Yes.
There is no
Good analogy.
There is no pain worse than stubbing a toe.
Oh my gosh.
It can just drop you to your knees. And then lift, lift, lift. Press those toes into the waker. Knee's gonna come out to the side. You're thinking of trying to get this to pick your heel up a little more. There you go, that was really nice. And lower down. So when you have a bunion, that can be from heels, but it also is a movement strategy, and lift your heel up.
Okay.
Where when you walk, you strike your lateral heel and you fall to your big toe. So this gets really weak. And so all this footwork will help build that transverse arch. And one more time on this side.
How How did you find out about this?
Yamuna, actually, Terry is a Yamuna educator, so she did Yamuna, and that's how I heard about it.
Okay.
Terry, who works here, I don't know if you know
right.
Terry. Yeah.
Red hair?
Brown hair.
Brown hair.
We look similar. She's got brown hair,
Okay, maybe
about my size.
Okay.
And then take those out for a walk, and that's what we're going to do for Wakers.